Hi, my name is GHOSTNOISES and I'm a musician. I think I always sort of was interested in music. My parents always listened to music. My grandfather actually put me onto it as well. He played a few instruments, so that sort of brought me into it. But I think actually becoming sort of a recording artist, the reason why I got into that is for a music project that I had to complete. I had to put, layer some tracks together and make an actual arrangement, and that's what really got me started onto producing music and recording music. The way I generally create my work, as I'm primarily a recording artist, that's generally the stance that I take. So it's generally having an idea and then putting that down on a computer, which is maybe a little bit less typical to how most artists work. But yeah, it's getting that idea down on the PC and then just sort of playing with it, playing with different sounds, playing with different arrangements that I like. And often it'll start in a completely different place from where I began, but it's really just about that process of seeing, how the music develops that I really enjoy. I think that generally my songs are quite unique. I think as I've had sort of numerous influences, both in the instruments that I've learned and the styles that I listen to, it's resulted in a very sort of eclectic sound. I'm heavily influenced by classical music, and I think that really comes out in my songs and in my albums. I'm also very heavily influenced by hip hop, so that definitely comes out. Particularly in my really heavy sort of drum lines. I don't play bass very much, so not having that bass line in my song means I have to build the drums up. I think that really comes through with that hip hop influence. So yeah, I definitely think those are two things that really stand out in my songs. My influences as a musician are extremely varied, and I think that comes out in my music. I'm gonna say two really opposing influences in Brian Wilson and Dr. Dre, just to demonstrate like where I'm coming from with my songs. So those are two hugely influential people in the style that I'm trying to produce. I really enjoy sort of the melodic elements as well as the sunniness of like the Beach Boys and Brian Wilson, as well as like the sort of hard-hitting beats of Dr. Dre. So I'm trying to make those two work together, and it doesn't always, but yeah, I give it a shot. My main audience is a mystery at present, and I'm okay with that. I think it's kind of for me to figure out who would actually listen to my songs, to be honest, because they are, as I said, they're coming from all these weird influences. So I think one of the most interesting things for me coming into the next couple of years is trying to figure out what sort of demographics and what sort of people would be interested in listening to GHOSTNOISES. So that's something that I'm very keen to find out. My name is GHOSTNOISES and I'm a RAW artist.